There's several ways that you can sell your property fast, and one of the ways is by going online and looking for a sell your house fast company. Now there are lots of these companies throughout the UK. You'll probably find that there's one in every town, or there's several of them in every town. And their speciality is they look to work with people like yourself who want a guaranteed, quick, hassle-free sale. At Fast House Sales, this is exactly what we do. One of the things that people are drawn to us by is that we can complete within a timescale. A lot of people have their property on the market for months. Most estate agents won't give you real good constructive advice, because although they are estate agents and people think they are property experts, the reality of it is they are just salespeople, and at the end of the day they rely on selling, and it's a numbers game for them. Not many estate agents can actually give you some constructive feedback and advice on what to do to market and sell your property. Also, if your property needs some work, or it's got a particular challenge with it, it may have a short lease, there may be one reason or another why it's actually difficult to sell. That doesn't matter with a sell house fast company like Fast House Sales. Most companies like ourselves will buy your property irrespective of the condition, irrespective of whether it's habitable or not. Sometimes some properties come through as probate sales or inherited properties that need modernisation, and given the current climate and the challenges that people have with mortgages, those properties are actually difficult to sell. And if I can give you an example of this, if you have two properties that are worth £100,000 in good condition, if a buyer comes along and they buy house number one, which is in good condition, for £100,000, they only then need to find a £10,000 deposit. If you have an identical house next door, house number two, that is in need of work, and it perhaps needs, let's say, £10,000 worth of work. Now, if it's priced at £90,000, people think that's actually a cheaper property. But the reality of it is it's actually very hard for someone to buy, because whereas house number one needs a £10,000 deposit, house number one is going to need a £9,000 deposit, then a further £10,000 for the buyer to refurbish the property and bring it up to spec. So houses like this are actually a lot more difficult to buy for a regular buyer, which is why companies like Fast House Sales can come along and they'll buy that property off of you quickly and easily.
To find out more and see our main video, click the video playing right now and it will take you to our main video. Click there now and we'll see you there in a second.